This week, with Think and Grow with Toya D, I will be discussing breaking free from the approval of others. It is very, very important to understand how to break free from the approval of others. This is why you cannot become the ultimate version of yourself. This is why you cannot live the life you desire. This is why you are stuck living in survival mode, just existing in life, because you need validations from others before you do anything with your life to become the ultimate version of yourself. So, I will be giving you all some tips and some ways to break free from the approval of others. So, first, I would like to help you understand why seeking approval limits your life. First, you lose authenticity. Constantly seeking approval makes you conform to others' expectations rather than staying true to yourself. A lot of you are living a false identity. A lot of you are living through the eyes of another. A lot of you have no idea of who you truly are because you need validation from others. You allow others to tell you how you should dress, what you should say, how you should look, how you should present yourself, how you should live. Second, stagnation. The fear of disapproval prevents growth and risk, and this will keep you stuck in the comfort zone. If you listen to my videos, I will talk about the problem with always being comfortable. You got to learn how to step out your comfort zone and be comfortable with being uncomfortable. Third, emotional roller coaster. External validation creates dependency, making your happiness tied to other people's opinions. When you have to go out yourself constantly for someone to validate you before you do anything with your life, you're not living, you're just existing. So you need to learn how to emotionally validate yourself. Unclear self identity. Now, this happens over time because you tend to prioritize others' perspectives. It can cause you to lose sight of who you really are. And a lot of people live a life of a false identity. They don't really know their true self because they constantly need someone to tell them who they are. They constantly need to tell someone to tell them that they're beautiful before they feel beautiful. They need someone to constantly love them before they feel love. They need someone to constantly tell them that they're smart, educated, whatever, before they feel it for themselves. Okay, here are a few root causes of why you need approval, why you keep seeking approval, why you keep seeking things from outside of yourself instead of giving it to yourself from within. Social conditioning. You've been conditioned ever since you was young to seek approval from others. For example, when you was young, you was taught to seek praises for you to feel valued. You made good grades. What your parents, they'll praise you for. They give you money, you know, they give you confirmation. When you do something good, you get praise for it, confirmation. So you have been conditioned to seek praise before you feel valued. But we have to understand what we are conditioned with so we can be able to reprogram those conditions and change it. Secondly, the fear of rejection. For us as humans, we need to belong. And the need to belong can drive the desire for acceptance. So, the fear of rejection. A lot of times we all fear rejection. And the reason that we fear rejection is because we haven't taken the time out to get to know who we truly are. We don't want to be by ourselves. We don't know how to sit in silence by ourselves. We don't even know who we are, our authentic self. So that's why you continuously go outside of yourself to seek validation. Lastly, low self worth. When self love is lacking, external validation becomes a substitute. That's why I always talk about how you feel about yourself, what you think about yourself. You need to become aware of that. Because when you don't feel good about yourself, you will go out your way. You will do any and everything just for someone to validate you. And that's what causes destruction in your life. So, of course, after talking about why you seek approval from others, definitely I will give you some tools and some ways to release the need for approval. The first one is cultivating self awareness. Self awareness is one of my biggest topics. It's one of the things that have changed my life because if you're not aware of yourself, how could you change anything? How can you become the best version of yourself? So you're gonna have to learn how to reflect on situations where you feel the need for approval. This is why I always, say you have to constantly check in with yourself on a daily basis. To check how you feeling, how you thinking, why you're doing this, why you're doing that. You have to ask yourself the right questions so you'll get the right answer. Journaling. So you can ask yourself, what would I do differently if no one was watching? Because a lot of us are performing. A lot of us have a mask on and we're performing to get the attention and validation from other people. Lastly, you can practice mindfulness to identify approval seeking patterns. Become aware of yourself. Understand why you're doing these things, especially if it's not aligned with your purpose and who you are, and it doesn't really make you feel authentic and complete. You got to figure out why you're doing it. So now I will be giving you some simple tips on how to build unshakable self-worth. You can use affirmation, emotionally charged affirmations. There's a difference. In one affirmation, I like to say to myself, I am who I am and that is enough. And that's something that I use daily. If you go to my profile, you will see on TikTok, you will see a video of how I created my daily affirmations, how I created a reminder for it on my phone so I can stay in alignment with my purpose and my goals and keep myself in a higher vibration. Self celebration. Learn how to celebrate yourself. It doesn't matter how big or small the accomplishment was, your achievements was. Learn how to celebrate yourself. Give yourself a pat on the back because learning how to be better, learning how to become the ultimate version of yourself, learning how to master yourself on a daily basis, you deserve a pat on your back. You deserve from, achieving your goals, whatever, big or small. Learn how to celebrate yourself. Practice gratitude. Gratitude is one of the things that I use. It can change your frequency, it can change your vibration, it can change your feelings so quick just by being grateful. Being grateful for every little thing that's in your life. What do you have now? Learn how to be grateful for it. Because once you get that vibration, that feeling, that helps bring better to you. So next you're gonna learn how to set clear boundaries. This is something that I had to work on going through my self-mastery journey. Learn how to set clear boundaries when it comes to others. First, you gotta learn how to say no. No. Just practice saying no. Learn how to say no without guilt. A lot of times we tend to worry about hurting someone else's feelings and not protecting ourselves. Learn how to communicate your needs assertively. If you need something, ask for it. Tell people what you need. Only thing they can do is say no. Recognize that you cannot please everyone. I'm going to do a lesson on people pleasing as well in a couple more weeks, but you got to learn how to recognize that you cannot please everyone. You keep filling everyone else's cup and your cup is empty. You're not getting anything in return. Stop trying to please everyone. Now, this is very important. When you learn how to seek internal validation, when you learn how to seek validation, learn how to validate yourself, that's a game changer. That will change your life. You you got to learn how to focus on your core values and act in alignment with them. A lot of you don't even have a set of values. You're just living aimlessly. So you need to sit down and figure out what you value and stand on that and live in that. Define your success by your own terms. So define everything by your own terms. Your life, how you want to look, how you want to dress. Define it by your own terms. Ask yourself, am I proud of the choice I am making? You're going to have them conversations with yourself. You're going to stop going outside of yourself, asking other people what you should do with your life, what your purpose is, what you're good at, how you should dress, how you should be. You got to learn how to sit with yourself quietly in silence and ask yourself the right questions, because yourself will give you the right answers so you'll be able to become the ultimate version of yourself. Learn how to shift your perspective. This is another big one right here, because you have to understand that others' opinions reflect their own view of the world. It has nothing to do with you. The opinions of others has nothing to do with you. That's how they perceive things. That's how they view the world. Visualize releasing judgment. Imagine that their opinion as a balloon floating away. Like, you have to get in a mindset and that it doesn't matter what people say. It doesn't matter what people do. It doesn't matter whatever's going around you. Only thing matters is your perspective and how you react. How you perceive things, how you see things, that's how things kind of show up for you in your life. So you really have to be conscious and understand how you perceive things, and you can shift it if you need to. Stop worrying about others and how they feel. Worry about what you want from others, how you want to see them, how you want to feel. Learn how to shift your perspective. So, how can you gradually take those steps to becoming free from needing the approval from others? You're going to start small by making decisions without consulting others. You're going to start taking those risks. You're going to do what you want to do, whatever's aligned with you, whatever you feel like doing, even it might seem crazy to someone else. You're going to do it anyways because it is aligned with you. It makes you happy, because a lot of times people don't do what they want to do, they truly want to do, because they worry about what somebody else is going to say. You're going to learn how to celebrate those victories, big or small. You're going to celebrate every victory, everything that you accomplished to build your self-confidence. You got to understand that seeking approval is a habit. It is not a necessity, because true freedom that lies in the owning of your own power, trusting yourself, embracing your individuality, because you are worthy, not because of what others think, but because you are. So how can I help you develop this concept even further? Any topic that I talk about, any topic that I educate you on, if you want me to develop it further, perhaps a video, article, a live session, please DM me. Leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you need, because the mission of Think and Grow Forever is to help break away the change from your mind by providing a blueprint so that you can begin to heal by mastering yourself. This journey will empower you to become unstuck and unstoppable, living a life of prosperity as your ultimate self. No longer will you seek stability and security outside of yourself, but rather from within. Please follow all of my other social media platforms. Now, I am getting together a Facebook group of like minded people so we can discuss these topics and learn and grow and become the ultimate version of ourselves.